chicken bucket I left out here for the righteous to take this morning, and it is a really foggy morning. It's really beautiful out here this morning. It'll be cool for a few minutes till the sun burns this off. Take our baskets back up here where we picked yesterday. Righteous, he never puts his chair up, so it's always full of water. We set these baskets down. Now right in here is my summer kitchen. There's stored jars there, and our big pots to put out on our open fire. And our refrigerator, we got a refrigerator out here. And where I'm cleaning jars constantly. And our extra freeze. We are under reorganization in here. We just now got this to where you can walk in here. But all these are jars. Some of them back in the back is full where I've got at an auction. And these are my storage, my extra storage for my canning. And they're all going to have to be gone through to see what's good and what's not. And where we store all of our planting and planters. And up here we got extra canners. And we got a little oven in here that works. Baling twine for tomatoes. But this area right here is the big area that needs to be cleaned up. And I work on that a little bit at a time. That's why these boxes are here. These are ones that I've already cleaned. And I try to get out here when I have a few minutes and empty some jars and get them cleaned up. So right here is my big pot where I drown my aphids in soapy water, and we'll dump them out this morning and refill our sprayer, and we'll go hit the aphid patch. It's not an aphid patch, that's not right. It's a sorghum patch that happens to have some aphids in it. Pour the neem in. 4 tablespoons per gallon. the sprayer is all ready to go. And my son sprays for me. So he'll be out here in a little bit after he gets done with feeding the chickens, and I'll get started on the checking for aphids and marking places for him where they are. So I'm starting out my morning. We do this early before we even feed the animals. They're on that schedule now to where they know we're not going to feed them and do our chores until after we get out of this patch, because most of the time it's not nice and overcast like this, and it's really hot and humid, and it's all bending over work and just gives you headaches and stuff. So I like to get this done first, and the animals are not even hollering or anything. They're like I said, they're on their schedule to where they get fed and milked later in the morning. So I got my little bucket, and I got baling twine for little markers, and I got my cutters in there, and it'll take me about an hour and a half to go through it. I do 2 rows at a time, and so in 1 week every row's done. And I'm still in this battle, and I think we're doing a pretty good job, and I just don't want to put poison on it. And I know the neem's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's better than the alternative. So we're just going to keep battling. Well, I just got out of the sorghum patch, and it took me twice as long than it usually does, because instead of getting 2 gallons of leaves that had aphids on it, I got 8 gallons. And so, you know, that really depresses you, and you know, you've been working so hard, you're out here every day, and then you find a row that's just absolutely covered with aphids. So, you know, you just got to find the good things. And to come out here and look at these beautiful flowers. And know that you've done a real good job, the best job you can. That's a tiger swallowtail. And we're just going to keep working at it. Look at that beauty. We're just going to keep working at it, not giving up. The sun, of course, burned the fog off long ago. And I'm glad we got that job done. I'm tireder than I usually would be than just going straight into the garden. But I can still get some picking done. And Wright just came out here and did a good job on this field and got it cut and mowed down. While he was waiting for me, it was taking me so long. And it looks good. This is the other half of the acre that we just grazed the horse on this year. And next year we may do something else with it. Look at this pretty guy here. So we're going to head on out to the bean patch and pick us a few beans and some squash for supper. That's fixing to open. And pray tomorrow and the sorghum patch will be a little better. I was just coming out of the garden. I have just picked a mess of green beans. And I know I've showed you these elderberries before, but I just wanted to show you how amazing they are. They go from these flowers like that, and then to the tiny little berries like this, and then cross the ditch here, or get in the ditch. See those over there? Get a little closer. They get like that, and then look at this. Aren't they amazing? This is flowers that I missed. It was on the inside of the plant and I just missed it. And look at all those berries on that one flowering head. I just love it. It's amazing. Hope you do too.
All right, that's Richard there, and of course that's his wife Beth, and y'all probably know her. Oh yeah. And you see what he says right there? What do you say? 1900.
30 feet. Needs to fit 65 pounds of 10, 10, 10.
All right, I'll come back and what else? He's on it last year, trying to build the land up. And peas is coming back. How much you think you got? Local road or something.
The rose is not longer than this.
Y'all was it? I think Richard come up here and measured them last year in about 200 feet. I think he said.
Now what kind is this?
The hip. You say you got heads coming out? See, I ain't seen no heads yet.
Oh yeah, we got heads. I run it with the run my rows, spaced them with that cold planter, and they just brought that earthway right in there and planted in my tracks, and that give them an even space in there. But it was.
What kind of candy do you want today? Stella Creek soap.
Hey, back girl.
Rockford General Store. This is Marcella. Hey. I look busy. Okay. Bye. What's that? Daddy's not going to be happy when he lays me back. Christmas fried ginger.
Got your candy? I had to bring y'all into one of the coolest bathrooms you'll ever see. They are not stalls, they're like horse stalls. It's a little dark in here. Let me show you the beauty of this door. Floor. Detail of the rope. The light. And the troughs here. Hands. The Log Whisperer, Brother Kevin Thomas built these, and it's just a beautiful bathroom. The mirror is windows. So beautiful. Guard with me, and we're going to the men's bathroom. It's got the same big old light, same stall. They got it out of order on their sink, but look at that. It's a long pan. Let me get out of it. An old storage building and another one. That looks more like a pack house. And down there's the railroad crossing, and that's right beside the Yadkin River. Down there's the train depot, and this used to be the old hotel.
At the post office?
Post office, there's a post office and a church up there. Well, we thank y'all for coming along with us to Rockford. We had to come and get us some candy on our way to see some sorghum.